Hi everyone, Evan here at the McChronicle for Friday, August 7th, 2026, where the future starts today. Haven't seen y'all in a while, hoping y'all are doing okay. Unfortunately for me, life has gotten such in the way that I haven't been able to do videos in a while. But anyways, I'm back. What am I doing today? Gonna give my quick take on the Canada and US jobs reports for July 2026. And as a bonus for y'all, I'm gonna get into something after looking at the data today that I've been thinking about for a while. Pass it on to you and see what y'all think. Alright? First, we'll have a look at Canada. On the surface here, actually looks pretty good. Although I'm gonna say, a lot of the increase here was kids getting summer jobs. Look down at the bottom here. Amongst young people, the unemployment rate is down 1.9 percentage points from a year ago. So yes, it was definitely a good report. Is it sustainable though? Come back to me in the fall. And also look here, the fire sector, finance, insurance, and real estate added 18,000 jobs in July. Long term, yeah, turn that one in. There was a cut in government jobs though by 15,000, although come back to me on that in the fall because a lot of that could be school being out for the summer. So keep that in mind. General statement I'm going to make here quick. If you want to know whether the jobs market is back in Canada or actually officially back, come back to me in the fall. Anyways, now we're going to go to the US. Here's the US. Lost 23,000 jobs. Have a look into it though. Government was down 50,000. Leisure and hospitality was down 40,000. AKA, we had a big soccer/football tournament finish in the US called the World Cup. And local government education, of course, school being out for the summer, they'll all be back in the fall. Leisure and hospitality, of course, losing 40,000. I mean, that's a one-time thing because a lot of those jobs weren't long-term, were they? So X all that out, it would have been positive anyways. Yeah, it was negative. Yeah, it was a bad report. But I'm not reading nearly as much into it as others, I'll be honest with you. And now this is what I want to get into, which is the US labor force participation rate. It's now the lowest it's been in 5 years. Have a look what's happened in the US the last couple of years. And it's a theory I've been thinking about for a while. This kind of shows it and wanted to bring up with you guys. Obviously, the last 2 years in the US, you've had an administration that's been a lot tougher on immigration. People, because of the rampant immigration we've had, especially the last 5 or 10 years, people coming into their countries, seeing their wages get suppressed because of it, and then are just like, you know what, I'm going to pull out because I'm not making enough here anymore. You should also factor in as well, the last couple of years, the US has been a lot more rampant on deportations. So people who are employed at a lot of these places obviously aren't. So keep that in mind as well. Now that, of course, is being reflected here in the labor force. But my thinking here is, right, what's it going to take for them to get back in the workforce? I mean, think about what makes a labor force, right? You have the demand for labor from the employer, and you have the supply of labor from people that are in the labor force. The people that have left the labor force, aka the supply of labor, what's it going to take for them to get back in? Because think about it. Everyone knows around the world, you can no longer rely on immigration for economic growth anymore, or in quotations, economic growth, aka, let's be honest, it's fake economic growth. We all know this, right? But again, what's it going to take for them to get back in the workforce? I see no other way but higher wages. Ultimately, when wages go up, there will then be enough supply to meet the demand, and you'll have an equilibrium. Where's the equilibrium going to be? In my opinion, at higher prices. I mean, think about it. We're kind of already seeing this in the trucking industry. All they did in the US was put in a simple English proficiency test, which any state trooper can do, and if you don't pass, you're taken off the road. Once that was implemented, rates went up, used truck prices went up, used trailer prices went up. All because higher rates gave people an incentive to get back in the workforce at a higher equilibrium. That, I think, is what's going to happen going forward. Wages will go up, supply comes back in to then meet the demand, and the equilibrium is higher. That's my quick thoughts on that. Whether you agree or disagree, leave it in the comments down below. And as always, I'd love to hear from you guys too. I mean, god damn, it's been a while. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe while you're here if you haven't already. I promise I'm going to do more videos going forward now. Y'all have a good weekend.